Hello and welcome to Bharat at Cannes. We are in Cannes, the famous city on the French Riviera where the Cannes Film Festival is on, and this is a special broadcast on DD India with all the action from the Cannes Film Festival and from India's participation in it. So let's get started. The Cannes Film Festival kicked off with a grand opening ceremony. Opening film, the second act was screened and red carpet walks stole all the limelight once again. Here's all that happened on day one of this festival and what to expect from the festival as a whole. I'm standing at the La Croisette Promenade, the iconic street of Cannes along the Mediterranean Sea. The famous 24 steps leading up to the Palais des Festivals, where most of the films at this festival are screened, is right here. The spotlight on day one was on the opening ceremony, the opening film and the red carpet walks. Celebrities such as Meryl Streep and Jane Fonda walked the red carpet on the opening day. Messi, the Border Collie, who starred in the 2023 Palme d'Or winner Justin Triet's Anatomy of a Fall, also made an appearance on the red carpet. The 9-member jury panel, led by American director Greta Gerwig, gathered for group photos on the red carpet. Meryl Streep was the guest of honor at the opening ceremony of Cannes. A celebrated American actor, she was honored with the festival's honorary Palme d'Or. The audience gave a minutes-long ovation for her when she took the stage in a simple white gown and black framed glasses, welcomed by French actor Juliette Binoche in a red dress. 35 years ago, she won the Best Actress award in Cannes for Evil Angels in 1989. She made a return now to the festival after 35 years. Hers is a 50-year-long career and she embodies masterpieces. She holds the record for the most Academy Award nominations of any actor because she's been nominated a record 21 times. The opening film of the festival in out-of-competition section was the second act by French filmmaker Quentin Dupieux. It is a comedy and has set the stage for 12 days of screenings of world cinema at the festival. The official poster of this year's festival is from Rhapsody in August. It is a Japanese film that was screened out of competition in 1999 here at the Cannes Film Festival. The story revolves around a family that is affected by the 1945 Nagasaki bombing, and this film has a message of the importance of coming together and seeking harmony in all things. 22 films are competing for the prestigious Palme d'Or given every year to the director of the best film. In the reckoning for the award is American director Francis Ford Coppola for Megalopolis. It is his first movie in over 10 years. Greek director Yorgos Lanthimos presents Kinds of Kindness. It stars Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe. It is a black comedy. Canadian horror movie director David Cronenberg is premiering The Shrouds. It is about a widower who builds a machine to connect with the dead. French film director Jacques Cordia's Emilia Perez is a musical crime comedy set in the world of Mexican drug cartels. It stars Selena Gomez. Iranian-Danish filmmaker Ali Abbasi's The Apprentice is about Donald Trump's early business career. English filmmaker Andrea Arnold's Bird is about a 12-year-old girl living in poverty in England. Russian director Kirill Serebrenikov's Limonov the Ballad is about a Russian poet living in New York. Italian director Paolo Sorrentino will be represented with Parthenope. It is about a beautiful woman who hopes to be known for something other than her looks. American director Paul Schrader, best known as the screenwriter behind Taxi Driver, presents O Canada. It stars Uma Thurman and Richard Gere. It is a comedy revolving around older people looking back on their lives and mistakes. French director Kohali Faja, best known as the director of The Revenge, presents a gruesome horror movie subgenre called The Substance, starring Demi Moore. Some of the movies screening out of competition are Australian filmmaker George Miller's Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and American director Kevin Costner's Horizon, an American saga, which is set on the Western frontier during the American Civil War. Indian filmmaker Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine Is Light is in the reckoning for the Palme d'Or too. India is in contention after 30 long years. This film is a co-production between India, France, Luxembourg and Netherlands, and this story revolves around two women from Kerala working at a nursing home in Mumbai.
I'm here just to feel how the film festival goes here and for the screening as well, if I get chance. And after 30 years, we got chance to see our Indian film in a competition of the best film award. And I hope the film does well and we win this time, because last time we won was like 30 years ago. So I hopefully we are looking forward to win the awards.
The main festival jury is chaired by Greta Gerwig. She is the director of Barbie. Awards will be announced on the 25th of May, the day the festival comes to a close. And at the closing ceremony, George Lucas, Hollywood legend, director, producer and screenwriter, will be felicitated with an honorary Palme d'Or for his contribution to cinema. With cameraman YK Loknath, this is Munman Bhattacharya from Cannes for DD India. The Cannes Film Festival has become a meeting point for Hollywood as well as Bollywood. I spoke to industry representatives from both the Indian and the American film industries on what they feel about the Cannes Film Festival and the red carpet that took place on the opening day. Take a look. The red carpet is underway of the 77th edition of the Cannes Film Festival, and joining me now are Ravindra Singh. He is a Bollywood producer, as well as Raj Rahi. He is a Bollywood and Hollywood producer. Such a pleasure to have the two of you. Is it your first time in Cannes?
Yes, I came first time here, and Raj Rahi, he is every year here. But today I am feeling very excited. I have already sent my movie back up for screening also, but somehow it could not be screened. It will not be screening right now. It's a very nice movie. Earlier I made 6-7 movies, and I am feeling excited and feeling very happy to join this film festival. It's nice.
And you've been here quite a few times. How is the air this time around? Is it any different from the previous times?
I think this time what I feel that this time a little slower on the production, and a lot of countries not participating, but still there is a lot of hype for this. Cannes is always be on the top list of the every filmmaker and the producer from worldwide, and especially when I'm dealing with so many films from the Hollywood, and we represent also. So for me, it's always be excited to be here. So most is like excitement to meeting the producer from worldwide. You meeting the people, the filmmaker, the actors. And we are planning to do co-production deals here also. So,
what do you think this edition of the festival means for India's representation?
Yeah, actually the Indian Bollywood producer, if they produce really nice movie, and they always feel that their movie should be screened here, or it should go for nomination, and it's a very good atmosphere, and every big Bollywood producer or director, he expects that his movie should be nominated here.
Since you work for both Hollywood as well as Bollywood, do you think that this is an excellent meeting point for both the industries?
I think this is a great point for center, because we did a deal in the past with a lot of production, like co-production, especially the unknown countries where we never thought about. So this is the best platform, Cannes, what we feel like is with my experience. It's not that people talk about. We had like 4 film already done from here, from this platform only. So like next film, which we have the actor like Robert Pattinson and all. So we are going to make a deal from here only.
So there is both Bollywood and Hollywood at the Cannes Film Festival. There are onlookers who are from various film industries from around the world, and sky's the limit when it comes to collaboration. A film festival like Cannes is also an opportunity for film artists from the global south or the developing world to network and have a global reach. I spoke to a Bangladeshi actor who is in Cannes on a first ever visit on her experience and expectations from the Cannes Film Festival. Take a look. The Cannes Film Festival has begun. Actors, celebrities, filmmakers and enthusiasts from around the world are converging here to witness the best of world cinema and fashion. Joining me now is a Bangladeshi actor. She's been active in the Bangladeshi film industry for 10 years, no less. Ashna Habib Bhavna is with us. Ashna, welcome to DD India. What brings you to Cannes this time?
Thank you for having me, first of all. So I think I'm very excited to came here. And in my childhood, I think I work very early from my age, and this was my dream to came here. So it feels like dreams do come true.
We're also seeing a lot of focus on co-productions between India and various other countries. Have you worked in any Bangladeshi-India co-productions, or are you looking forward to working in any particular co-production that you can think of, which you think has contributed a lot to the world of cinema?
Absolutely, why not? My first feature film was with Parambrata Chattopadhyay, Indian actor. So, but that was not co-production. But I would love to do a co-production film, and why not? Because in Kolkata, our language is same, and I think we look same, we look alike, right? You and me. So why not?
What do you think about Indian cinema as a whole? Because this is a place where India is projecting its cinematic genius.
I love Indian cinema. You know, I love Indian cinema, and we Bangladeshi are the big fan of Bollywood basically, and we follow Bollywood stars from our childhoods. So definitely, I'm always excited about Indian films, short films, documentary, and all of them. And we have now, you know, Netflix, then Hulu, and so many things, you know, to watch. So yeah.
And how do you see the Cannes Film Festival as a platform to promote films from the developing world, from the countries of the global south, such as India and Bangladesh?
Absolutely, it's a huge opportunity for film lovers, any film lovers. I think so, because you know, when you are in your country, you feel like you are a big celebrity, and you know, you are very big. You have your manager, your assistant, and so many things. But when I came here, I feel like I'm very small, and there are lots of things to explore and lots of things to do. And I think when I go back, then I will be harder and harder.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Ashna, for speaking to us on DD India. So that was a conversation with a Bangladeshi actor who's come here for the first time to the Cannes Film Festival to witness world cinema as well as the best of fashion. And she looks forward to working in co-productions with India. Where does India figure in the Cannes Film Festival this year? Well, India has taken center stage. Here's how. 2024 is a significant year for India at Cannes. A 30-year-long drought has ended. Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine Is Light has made it to the competition section. This has happened after 30 years. The film is vying for the prestigious Palme d'Or Award. Payal's documentary, A Night of Knowing Nothing, was the winner of Golden Eye for Best Documentary in Cannes in 2021. In fact, Indian films are represented in various categories of Cannes Film Festival this year. British Indian filmmaker Sandhya Suri's debut narrative feature film, Santosh, is screening in uncertain regard. The film is backed by international producers in the UK, France and India. Karan Kandhari's evocative Sister Midnight is screening in Director's Fortnight. Mesam Ali's compelling In Retreat is screening in Acid, or Association for the Diffusion of Independent Cinema. It is a parallel independent sidebar in Cannes that promotes parallel cinema. The Film and Television Institute of India students' film Sunflowers Were First Ones to Know is selected in the La Cinef competitive section. The short film made in Kannada was shortlisted among entries from across the globe and will now compete against 17 other international short films in the final stage. Shyam Benegal's Manthan, a film based on the Amul Dairy Cooperative Movement, is being screened at the Cannes Film Festival in the Cannes Classic section. Now, this adds a touch of historical significance to the festival's Indian lineup. The film reels were preserved for decades in film vaults of NFDC, National Film Archive of India, and restored by the Film Heritage Foundation. National Award-winning cinematographer Santosh Sivan will be the recipient of the prestigious Pia Anginio tribute at the Cannes Film Festival. This is a tribute to excellence in photography. He will also deliver a masterclass for Cannes delegates. He will become the first Indian to be honoured with this distinction. Indian filmmaker Chetan Anand's Nichanagar won the Grand Prix Award in 1946. That was the year the Cannes Film Festival was founded. What is known as the Palme d'Or today was known as the Grand Prix then. In 1994, the last Indian film competed for the prestigious Palme d'Or Award. It was Shaji N. Karun's Swaham, and now it is Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine As Light. The Palme d'Or notwithstanding, 2024 is a significant year for India, and there is reason to cheer for India because being in the race itself means that there is a lot of spotlight on India in the Cannes Film Festival, and it has put India on the global stage as well. Indian filmmakers from every nook and corner of India have been converging here at the Cannes Film Festival over the years to give global visibility to their work. I spoke to one of them from the Indian state of Maharashtra. Take a look. Indian filmmakers are flocking to Cannes. One of them is Tripti Bhoir. She is from India and she is here for the trailer launch of a movie, Paro, of which she is the lead actor, producer and writer. But she has a lot of experience as far as Marathi cinema is concerned. Let's talk to her about her experience in Cannes so far and some concrete deliverables that she is looking at. Welcome to Cannes and to DD India. How has your experience been so far here?
It is really nice. नमस्कार पहले तो ये मेरा पहला कान है, पहली बार आई हूँ मैं यहाँ पे और it is really the beautiful experience and the Bharat pavilion has provide us such a nice place, a nice stage to come and just talk with the all international filmmaker and distributors, seller and buyer. It's such a nice place to do the interaction.
You are the face of regional cinema in India and it's great to see you here. Tell us about the growing international appeal of regional cinema because we see that a lot of regional filmmakers come here to promote their films.
Yeah. So regional movies जो थे कल तक अपने अपने स्टेट तक मर्यादित थे लेकिन अभी वो सारी बैरिगेड्स निकल गई है और हर कोई स्टेट के लोग अलग अलग स्टेट जैसे राजस्थानी पिक्चर मराठी लोग देख रहे हैं, तमिल फिल्म केरला वाले देख रहे हैं एंड दिस इज़ आई फील दिस इज़ आई शुड से बिकॉज ऑफ टू थिंग्स. एक तो OTT प्लेटफॉर्म उसकी वजह से यानी हम हर जगह पे पहुँचे. नाउ इट्स नॉट बिकमिंग रीजनल सिनेमा. Now it became a world cinema.
How has your experience been in the international film festivals in India? Because India has been promoting MIF, the Mumbai International Film Festival, and also IFFI, the International Film Festival of India in Goa, here in Cannes at various international film festivals that it goes to in terms of official representation in the world. So how do you look at how India organizes these festivals and do you see a growing synergy between those festivals that India hosts and a festival like Cannes?
मैं तो पहले थैंक यू बोलूँगी. मैं हर चीज़ के लिए थैंक यू बोल सकती हूँ मेरी भारत को क्योंकि मेरी जैसी एक छोटी फिल्म मेकर ऐसी औरत जिसका ना एजुकेशन है, जिसके पीछे ना कोई स्टार फैमिली है, ना जिसके पास यानी नथिंग, बट मुझे मेरी भारत ने बहुत कुछ दिया. मुझे मेरी भारतीय सिनेमा ने बहुत कुछ दिया. मैंने बहुत सारी फिल्में मराठी में बनाई. कम से कम 6 फिल्में मैंने प्रोड्यूस की है मराठी में. मैं आई हैव वर्कड एज अ लीड एक्ट्रेस इन मराठी फॉर 9 to 10 मूवीज़. मुझे तभी पता नहीं था कि ऐसे फिल्म फेस्टिवल भी होते हैं, फिल्मों के भी फेस्टिवल होते हैं. एंड जब भी मुझे हमारे जो डायरेक्टर है गजेंद्र आहिरे उन्होंने बताया कि तृप्ति वाई यू नॉट पुटिंग ऑन स्टॉल इन गोवा फिल्म फेस्टिवल. वहाँ पे IFFI में माइट बी चांसेस दैट फिल्म कैन जस्ट ग्रो. और मैं वहाँ गई. आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे मेरी जैसी इतनी छोटी फिल्म मेकर जिसने एक 1 करोड़ की पिक्चर बनाई थी वो करोड़ों लोगों तक पहुँची.
So from humble beginnings, you've reached actually big heights. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, Tripti, for joining us on DD India. So there are Indian filmmakers from different corners of the country that have come here to represent their films at the Cannes Film Festival and at the various activities that are going alongside the festival. And there is a huge boost, as they say, that the film festivals that India organizes like MIF and IFFI has given to their work. Exclusive visuals from the first ever Taiwan-India co-production Demon Hunters is all set to be unveiled at the Cannes Film Festival. So what does it mean for the future of film collaboration between India and Taiwan? I spoke to its Taiwanese director and Indian producer. Take a look. Demon Hunters is an action comedy horror film. Its Taiwanese director Meijun Chan and Indian producer Gayatri Guliani are here with us in Cannes. Welcome to DD India. Meijun, I'll begin with you. Tell us a little about the storyline first.
Okay, 2 guys, one Taiwanese, one India. They were rivalry and they both come from demon hunting family but didn't take on the career. Situation forced them have to be together and fight the demon Asura in Taiwan. And it's their misadventure, sorry.
Sounds interesting. Hoping that the Indian audience and the Taiwanese audience and the global audience loves it too. Gayatri, tell us a little about the backstory because this is the first ever Taiwan-India co-production. So how did it all happen? How was the idea conceived?
Well, thank you so much, DD India, for doing this. Thank you so much, Munmun. It is fantastic to be here in Cannes. To begin with, I'll have to actually start with the name of my partner and her company, which is Lighthouse Productions. Her name is Cindy Shu, and it was actually her vision where it all started. And the belief was more to do with, like, things which are more culture fusion kind of a thing. There's a lot of universal oneness kind of a thought that kind of happened. And then the story, basically we started kind of creating a story. Then Mei Jun came in, and then from one to the other, one thing led to the other, and Demon Hunters kind of came into play. But what is interesting, Munmun, is that when we actually kind of like started doing the story, we didn't want the usual boy meets girl kind of a thing. Usually it so happens that any intercultural thing would be, a boy from another country and a girl from another country coming together. We did not want that. We consciously were away from it. And when we moved away from it, what we realized was the commonalities that we had between India and Taiwan. Like, as simple as that, let me tell you one insider, like how we have Navratri. Okay, even they have a 9-day prayer that happens, and there are Mei Jun will be able to tell the name of the god, but there is a proper palanquin. He's taken for 9 days in palanquin all across. Like, so this is just like one kind of a similarity, but there is so many similarities that we have kind of like come together. And this is where it all started, and let's hope it starts to move forward more.
Absolutely. So she's spoken about the similarities in cultures. What are the similarities that we get to see in the film?
There's the exorcist and the way to get rid of the demon, and the prayer, spiritual life in people's daily life. Yeah, both Taiwan and India share the same thing. Yeah, we're surprised to find that.
Were government authorities involved in making the co-production happen? Tell us more about it.
Absolutely. So this project is backed by the government, by Taiwan Film Commission, Taiwan Creative Agency, and they've been extremely supportive as well on this. And it's been absolutely a pleasure working in Taiwan as a country as well. It's been very easy, very smooth. We've shot completely in Taiwan. All the shooting locations and everything is beautiful, beautiful Taiwan. And the Indian actor was also trained for 2 weeks for his action and everything. He stayed in Taiwan. So it's been great, and it's backed by the government. There's a lot of support, and I'm hoping that we would get a lot of support from our Indian government as well, because this is the first one.
And one question now for the both of you. What is the future of collaboration that you see between India and Taiwan? This is just the beginning, but this cannot be the end.
Absolutely not the end at all. The future is very bright, and absolutely you'll get to hear more when we have our launch tomorrow from the Vice Chairman of the Taiwan Film Fund Commission as well. And this is just the beginning. So there would be more projects, there would be more pipeline, and it is not necessary that it will be only India and Taiwan. It could be any other country along with India and Taiwan, or whichever way. I think down the line, Munmun, co-production is really the way to go, because it just explodes. There are humongous, it's actually an explosion of opportunity, be it cultural exchange, be it technical exchange, technology exchange, be it even employment exchange as such, and skill exchange. So that's definitely going to be going for more.
Is sky the limit then when it comes to co-production between the two countries, and maybe exploring co-productions with other countries as well at the same time?
Of course, there's French. They come to Taiwan a lot now. They love Taiwanese, the filmmakers. I know a few of them. And but I have to tell you, the Taiwanese audience love Indian films. So my friends, they're all very excited about.
Which one is your favorite?
Which one is my favorite? Well, I like Satyajit Ray from, the classic. And of course, I like Three Idiots. And My Wrestler Daughters. It's a wonderful film. And Padman. Yeah, just to name a few. And of course, the RRR. Yeah.
Absolutely. All the big names and legends are your favorite, it seems. Well, thank you so much for talking to us on DD India. So this is just the beginning of co-production between India and Taiwan, but sky is the limit. It's a long road ahead. That's it in this edition of Bharat at Cannes. We'll see you again tomorrow with all the action from the Cannes Film Festival and India's participation in it. Until then, goodbye. Thanks for watching.